Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about 15 facts of Time Bandits. For example, number 1, Terry Gilliam first came up with the idea in 1979. Gilliam wanted to do an entire film from a kid's point of view. The only problem was he felt he needed to give the protagonist child a group of people of similar height to surround him, because a kid couldn't carry an entire movie. He combined those thoughts with the concept of committing crimes while time traveling, making it possible to get away with the thievery because it had not happened yet. Number 2, Gilliam wanted to make Brazil first, but wasn't allowed to. Gilliam and the other members of Monty Python, along with former Beatle George Harrison, created a production company called Handmade Films, but installed their manager Dennis O'Brien as the head of the company. O'Brien never understood Brazil, so out of frustration, Gilliam came up with a family-friendly idea O'Brien couldn't pass up during his successful pitch of Time Bandits to O'Brien. Gilliam acted out the entire outline. Number 3, George Harrison mortgaged his office building to finance the film. Number 4, Gilliam and Michael Palin wrote for Agamemnon to be Sean Connery, for an actor of equal but cheaper satire in their script, never believing they would actually get Sean Connery. In the early 80s, Connery's career was, as Gilliam described it, at its nadir, and Dennis O'Brien was a golf partner of the former James Bond. Even more fortunately, Connery was a fan of the Pythons and signed up. Craig Warnock was cast after going with his brother to his audition. That's number 5. Number 6, Michael Palin wanted to play Robin Hood. O'Brien wanted a bigger star for the most potential financial success, so John Cleese was called in instead. Palin wrote himself in as Vincent as a consultant. That's number 6. So number 7, Connery took control of the first day of shooting. Number 8, Ralph Richardson took playing Supreme Being very seriously. That's number 8. Number 9, the Little People were written based on the personalities of the actors. Number 10, Gilliam accidentally jumped and landed on Shelley Duvall. Number 11, Fidget died so Connery could live. Number 12, Connery ended up figuring out a way to return again. Number 13, Gilliam had to fight to blow up the parents. That's for 13. 14, a scene where the bandits tried to rob a bank in 22nd century London was cut. So what means, for example, in a scene that didn't make it into the final film, OG got entangled by a tendril that dragged him into a cave. The tendril turned out to be yarn from 2 8-footed old women who are knitting spider webs to capture knights. The scene was supposed to take place before the bandits enter the fortress of ultimate darkness. The footage has supposedly since been destroyed, so that would be a deleted scene that never happened. And number 15, there has been talk of a sequel since 1996. 2 dwarfs of a script for Time Bandits 2 were written. Then in 2001, the Hallmark Channel announced it was bringing the movie back as a 4-hour miniseries, but nothing ever came of it. In 2006, there was talk of the story continuing in comic book form on the same day that the proposed comic book publishers disillusion of announce most recently in April. Gilliam again mentioned that was he involved in a TV series based on the movie. And that was my top 15 facts about Time Bandits. Before I go, I want to make this episode for people who remembers watching Time Bandits from their childhood. I think a sequel would have been an amazing idea back in 96, except it was canceled back then. And I did do some research. There is going to be a TV series like somewhere next year in 2023 on a brand new adventure. I don't know who's going to be in the new series. You can't just get the actor who played the boy in the original because he's too old. Make sure to comment below and just be honest. Are you excited to watch the new series of Time Bandits? Or what would you do if there was a sequel of the 81 film? Would you like it? That's all for my show today.